We all do. Maybe some of Caleb, maybe not. A couple of these really little ones, maybe, you know. But any adults make some dumb choices. We make choices, and we're judged by the choices we make. God gives us choices and lets us, and when we do that, we go forward, you know, and we'll go forward and make a really, really bad choice, and then bad stuff happens to us. We say, oh, God's getting me, and God's judging me, God's coming, getting even with me because I messed up. God's not doing it. He's usually not doing that. There's horrible people in this world that are out there fucking around being horrible. And when they die, they're going before God in judgment. But some of them are just going to live along being horrible the day they die. And God's going to give them opportunity. The really horrible ones, He'll reach out opportunities to change and be saved.
Amen.
And many of them will just laugh or say no. Just keep on going. But we have things we do that we say, oh, we're being judged by God. God's judging me. God's not judging us for the most part right now. God gives us every opportunity to turn to Him, to follow His Word. We made a statement before, you know, it's kind of from a human standpoint, we look and say, oh man, that's bad, that's really horrible. But from God's standpoint, it's something that's successful. If you make the statement of a couple where you have a wife that's living for God for her whole life, praying for a husband every day, oh Lord, please touch my husband. And they live together for 20, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, however many years they live together. And praying for her husband every day. And he just laughs at her, treats her mean, treats her nasty every day. And then finally, after 40 or 50 years, gets saved. And maybe dies a week later. And it was like, that's a success story. In God's eyes. Now, that woman may not be overjoyed with the timing. But in the end, and where we end in the end is what it comes down to. So, God, we don't know until the day we die. Till the very day we die, God opens the door, and these doors open for us to obey and to turn to Him. Now, we can get ourselves